Hey, friends and family, thanks for tuning in to this week's Thursday Night Thought. This week's thought is this: all messages flow from the breath of life, the true connection of body and mind. Be open and receptive to this guidance that you may feel and know its truth. Become one. You see, recently I've been asking life, what is the relationship between my body and my mind? What is the relationship between your body and your mind? What is that relationship? What does it look like? How does it operate? These are all questions that I've been asking life. So when I received this message, this was an answer for me, because it was saying that my body and my mind connect through the breath of life and becoming one with my own truth. And so the vision I was given is, many times I will go out into nature and I will take off my shoes and I will walk through the grass and I will pretend that my eternal lover is tickling my toes. And I can breathe in this experience, and I'll tell people that I'm making love to life, because a part of me sees the beauty that's around me, the grass, the trees, the flowers, the fresh air, and I just want to breathe that in and become one with it and become a part of what's so beautiful. It's easy to breathe in those experiences, right? Well, on the other side, I was at the Indianapolis 500 this weekend. And in this experience, I wouldn't necessarily call it beautiful. In fact, when you're around 400,000 plus people in an arena and half of them are drunk and throwing up on the side of the road and being vulgar, it just isn't something that I found beautiful. And so what's interesting is I had the awareness that I wasn't breathing. And so therefore I wasn't living in my truth. I was in my head, and I had the awareness that that's what was going on in this situation. So I asked life for an opportunity to be able to be in ugliness and breathe. What would that feel like? What does that look like? How do I do that? So I was given an opportunity, and what I did is I breathed in my eternal lover. I could hear his voice. I could feel his guidance. I could feel his hands around me. And for me, that's my truth. That's love. That's what I connect to as my truth. And so as I was giving guidance of how I could love the darkened world around me, there was a power in that, because by breathing, I had become one with those messages. What was coming through my mind was coming through my body, and it was projecting. I could feel an energy projecting outside of me. And that is what I was breathing in. I wasn't breathing in the ugliness. I was one with my truth, and I was projecting it outside of myself. And what's interesting is, in that experience, I had people who were attracted to me for that reason. Opportunities were being attracted to me for that reason, because I was projecting my truth. And the example that was given to me this week was Mother Teresa. Think about Mother Teresa and the ugliness and the death and disease and everything that was around her. Yet she was able to pick up these children and hold them close to her heart and breathe with them and breathe God's love into them, because that was her truth. She was living in her truth, and therefore the ugliness didn't affect her mission and her purpose of being a vessel of love. So that was a powerful message for me this week. And I pray that that message impacts you in a way that inspires and encourages you along your own journey. How is it that you can step into your truth, become one through that breath, so that you become one and that vessel? Because when we're living our truth, we can speak our truth. And when we can speak our truth, we can manifest our truth. And therefore, we can become the vessels of love and light that this world so desperately needs. So thank you for tuning in to this week's thought, and I look forward to sharing our next Thursday night thought together.